I'd like to take a minute to talk about PLCs, professional learning communities, or what I refer to as places ladies converse. These are meetings where teachers gather together to discuss very important educational things such as data and progressing among the standards. There are two types of agendas that go along with PLCs in education today. The first is if your administrator is present. If your administrator is present at your PLC, the first 10 minutes is spent talking about best practices and what's been going on in the education today. We use words like fidelity and differentiation. The next 20 minutes we lay out a bunch of data from an assessment that we have given, and it is color coordinated, red, yellow, green, and blue. And we discuss how we can move students who are struggling in red to yellow and yellow to green, and we can make our green students blue because we all want blue students. Then we talk about what we're going to do to move our students along the standards so that when we have the next assessment, we've got more greens and blues and less reds and yellows. Then we decide who's going to type up the minutes and email them to the principal, even though the principal's sitting right there in the room. Now, if your administrator is not present for a PLC, the agenda is a little different. The first 10 minutes is spent talking about things that are very important in our lives, like what we would have done if we had won $1.5 billion. We use words like Downton Abbey and Kardashian. The next 10 minutes is spent talking about the things the principal has been doing that's been getting on our nerves. Then we lay out our data and we look at all of our red and yellow students, and we take about 15 minutes to talk about why the grade level below us sent us so many students that were red and yellow and what they can do to make sure that doesn't happen next year. Then we take about 10 minutes to discuss who it is that's going to type up the minutes of our meeting, and we end up rock, paper, scissoring to decide on that person. And then the last 5 minutes of the meeting is used to discuss what we're going to do this weekend and whether anybody has any good buy one, get one free coupons to Applebee's. That's what PLCs are like in the educational system today.